We have week in review. Let's go. Pumped today. Just ran shite load of classes. Should I start off swearing that early? 19th, 24th of May. Monday, starting off strong. Bianca, powering through the last few sets with a strong mental fortitude. Well done, B. Respect. Also Monday, shout out to Paul, came down for a visit, visiting from out of town. Hope to see you again sometime. Always welcome, brother. And then Monday evening, Rosie, you're a maniac, 400 plus reps on Fight Gone Bad. I can't even fathom getting that many. My best is 380, and I pretty much died. Tuesday, we got that back squat, doubles. Tommy decided to just hit his new 1 rep max for 2. So he did 178 kilos for a double. Also on Tuesday morning, big welcome to Ash, who's on leave for a couple weeks and is using his leave time to spend a bit of time with us down at CrossFit, which is super fun. Tuesday afternoon, this is a huge, I love this. Shout out to Jakey, 102 kilo double back squat, first time squatting over 100 kilos, and he's done it for 2. Amazing work, Jake. That gets me fired up. See, I'm already fired up already. I'm going to be more fired up. I'm going to catch on fire. 6 a.m. Wednesday, Ray's gone hard. Emma, PR'd DT time by 2 minutes, sub 10 for the first time. Peter, movement patterns are looking super good. That's Woodsy, Peter. Georgie, also moving super smooth through all of the 3 DT lifts. Well done, team, all ladies in that bright spot. Excellent work. And in the afternoon, Wiss has put in a great bright spot here, is that good work on getting more flexible and getting better at stretching for us there. Fran, Thursday, Fran, big shout out to Lara. Lara hit the exact same band with the exact same weight, went unbroken on the thrusters and PR'd by like 3 minutes or something. Incredible time, especially when you're considering, I think her time was like 7 minutes. So she's gotten 30% better. That's, oh man, I can't even fathom getting that much better. That is wonderful, wonderful effort. I'm very, very proud. And like many of epic Fran times, like Emma, everyone hitting it real hard, but that was definitely a highlight of the morning. And then also Brendan, Thursday evening snatches, looking premium. Brendan, looking forward to doing a Snatch Max Complex later in the week. Friday, let's give a shout out to Daz for finishing the workout. Even when his machine screwed up, I needed some batteries, that was my fault, and just finished it anyway, even with all the stuff he didn't do. So good job to Daz. Love that kind of dedication to the cause. And then Dan and Peter finished even after the time cap. So I love that, what would you call that? That resilience, that drive to want to do those epic distances. I do enjoy some of the longer workouts, so good job to the crew there. Now, Friday evening, plenty of crew in, having a bit of fun. I want to give a shout out to Pete Seaton for hitting the row, very, very difficult. He also worked out with me on that same day and was actually really driving some big capacity numbers. So good job to Pete. Obviously it's always hard from the inside looking out to see how fit you're getting, but Pete is absolutely peaking right at the right time. Props to Pete, well done. Saturday, I'm flying through this. I'm just like all over the place. Saturday, I want to give a shout out to in Ollie class, Nicole. She's dealing with a little bit of shoulder work, but because her positions were so perfect, she nailed the shapes. Cool, so shapes look super nice. Very hard Ollie, very hard gymnastics class. Tommy, bloody, I'm testing the dual camera setup today, so see how we go. But Tommy nailed it, made it very difficult. So it's definitely something to work towards. And then in classes, I've got to give a shout out to my homeboy, Anthony, AKA Boob. Beat me by 9 seconds in that workout, even though he hasn't trained all week. I'm just jealous of your work capacity, man. That's all it is. Now, also on Saturday, you just get a little list here. If you were here on Saturday, you may have seen we were running a sort of corporate class, if you will, at 10:15. And I just want to say a big welcome, and hopefully Joni or Jordan can share this with them. But we got Jordan, Joni, we're working out with this. We got Amy, Scott, Jess, Gabby, Marissa, Kerry, and Tawny all hitting a workout. While their kids were around, it's like 4 sets of twins that day. It was really nice atmosphere, and big ups to the parents. And I said it before, and I'll say it to all parents out there, that it is not Like, we don't mind if the kids are yelling or screaming or crying or whatever. You know, fantastic. That's to bring them, they can make noise. They are children. We love children. Of course, we always want to keep them safe. So, you know, all that kind of stuff as well. But love kids. Never be embarrassed that your kids are yelling. I have 3 of my own. They yell at me all the time. And, you know, when they're little, they don't say they hate you. When they get bigger, you can look forward to that. So little kids, love them, bring them. Fantastic. Welcome to those guys. They'll be here every other week. All right, my microphone died, so I will just cut this back in. But starting this week, you may have seen on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere that's meta related, our winter jumpstart is starting. Now, I set this up as a program for new clients, but a couple people have sent me a message saying, hey, what's this winter jumpstart thing? I'd love to get on board. So I'm gonna throw together a package for you guys, the members already, and we're gonna put all this together. So what it will include is we'll go nutrition coaching, we got accountability, so I'm just gonna call you up like every week, hey, what are you doing, how are you doing it, do you need help? And then we have obviously group classes, which is already something you might do, and then we have personal training on top of that. And we're gonna run like a whole sequence for 13 weeks or 12 weeks with like a deload essentially. So if that's something you want, if you're looking to like, hey, I want winter, I want the accountability, I want that next level, but I don't want to do it for like a really long time. I just want to like let me just really dial that up for winter. I want to get those habits perfect for when spring comes along. Then this is for you. I'm calling it the winter jumpstart, and I would love for you to get into that position. Now I'm going to throw all that together into like a little package deal, so you'll save a bit of money having all those services together. So essentially you just get like free group training pretty much. So if that's something you want to look forward to, if that's like, hey, I want this winter to be epic and I want to throw it together into one big thing, then hit me up on anywhere, Facebook, phone, message, whatever, and I will throw that together for you and get you on board that. So now that with Olivia is like fully settled in and nailing it, she's, you know, she got it covered. She's got, you know, she's got some evenings, I got the mornings, we got the daytime together. We can make it work around you. So super pumped for that. That will begin 2nd of June. So after the 2nd of June, I'm not offering it anymore. So you just have this week only to get it into it and get it done. Now, speaking of 2nd of June, never miss a Monday, starts 2nd June. There is 90 plus of you in the gym. I want all 90 of you to come on that day. I've made the workout such that I could have over 20 people in the class and easily make the workout work. Should be epic. Really excited to get that going for Monday. Never miss a Monday, starting June 2nd, going all the way through winter. Never miss a Monday, and highest attended wins a weight vest, as long as your name is not Brendan, or it could be Brendan, but not the Brendan who won last year. Who's up right here, probably. Next, 14th of June, we also have our team comp training day. It's gonna go from 7:30 to 12 p.m., 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we got 4.5 hours of training. It's gonna include the class, so you'll still do the class workout, but we're looking at tips, tricks, strategies, and movement patterns that we wanna dial in for competition training. If you haven't done any competition before, you are more than welcome to come along to this one. In fact, I encourage you and to try and figure out exactly what we're gonna do before that. With this one, I'm probably gonna try and make sure that I know you're coming, because I want to give you information beforehand about what to bring on the day. So in terms of food and maybe weather and all, there's a few things that you want to know when we're dealing with this kind of stuff. So make sure you get on that QR code literally right next to me, hopefully already. And then we're going to hit up that thing. It does have a cost incurred. It's very minimal cost, $70 for non-members, 50% off for members. You just say that you're a member on the little Duvalaki thing, like the drop-down box, and you'll be able to purchase that service for you guys. And like I said, the last couple of weeks, all proceeds of that go towards getting competition training gear, such as team implements and things like that. So excited for that one. Comp training, 14th, let's get after it. Additionally, new one, hot off the press, 12th of July, which I believe is a Saturday. Hopefully I got my dates right. If not, I'll just put a little asterisk here. I was talking with my body mechanic, I'm gonna call him. He's technically a chiropractor, but I call him a body mechanic. Used to be a CrossFit coach. So I'm having terrible luck with my microphones. I apologize if is a bit different now, but 12th of July, Saturday, 10 o'clock, we're gonna run a squat workshop. Is your squat perfect? The answer is no, I can guarantee it. I watch your squats all the time. Is there things you can do to help it? Yes, increase mobility, increase stability, and then increase load tolerance through those positions are all going to be useful for developing a better squat. So 12th July, put it in your diary. It'll be after class, 10 o'clock, and we're going to run through a squat workshop with Alistair and myself, and we can help come along and fix all those little nitty bitty things that you might want help with your squat. It'll be very valuable to come along to this. Both my mics have died, and it's already 1 o'clock on a Saturday, and I still haven't seen my kiddos. I'm going to call it there. There is a bit of lost property because it's getting colder. Okay, so have a look. I can already see, I know one of them is my wife's. There's a pink top there, there's a blue, that's also my child's as well. You know what, most of the lost property is mine, so that's probably it. And then I had a look on the square the other day, there's not too much on there, I'm totally fine with whatever's on there, but if you do have any IOs, please pay me. Now, this week coming, I'll be away for this weekend. I'm heading up to Torium Crew, and I'm gonna take my camera with me and vlog the thing, so it should be super fun. I'm tempted to take this camera. I did buy another little camera over here, but I haven't yet figured out exactly how to use it, so we'll see what happens. The big one should be fun. But, oh, and final thing, let's talk about programming real quick. Programming, we have a test week, right? We do it every quarter, but I was looking at the test week, I'm like, can it be better? And I thought, no, it can't be better, but can it be complemented? And yes, it can be complemented. So Olivia and I spent like 2.5 hours the other day looking at the test week going, what are the things that this week this doesn't have that we can incorporate into a different test week that we could then use. So now essentially we have 2 test weeks, and we're going to leapfrog them each 6 months. So we do one, and then the next season we do another one, and the next season we do another one, and so on and so forth. I'm going to call them, we have the Alpha test week, which is the one we've been doing, which is the first one, and now we have the Omega test week, and the Omega is the last letter in the Greek alphabet, so we're going to call it the Omega test week. And I've put a bunch of Greek names in the benchmarks, but basically, benchmark testing, this is the first time we've done these things, so I'm excited to see where we're at with certain movements. I've done quite a few of them. I'm very excited for Thursday's one. I really want to see what happens there. So test week, get on board. It's the beginning. So that last week it was autumn, winter's coming up. So it's going to set the baseline for us to achieve something further down the line. So excited for Omega test week, middle of the year or end of the year. The next one will be at the end of the year. It's like, the Omega, it's at the end. That should be fun. If you want to have a look through the program, it's already up. I haven't programmed warm-ups because I'm not up to that yet, but I may have by the time I edit this video. But all the workouts are up as well. So I'm excited for that too. Test week programming. All right. I'm going to call it there. I got things to do, cameras to try and fix, and I will see you on the gym floor on Monday morning. Out.